His name's Lulu.
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 Lulu. Lulu.
Lulu.
Lulu.
Lulu.
Lulu.
There's a famous feline prowling the humble streets of Thornton Park. Photos, fans, socials. Lulu has it all.
Amazing.
Legend.
He's a legend. Icon.
Is this one cool cat or a tale of two kitties?
I give you the good stuff, and I let you sleep in my bed.
We all know how success can breed jealousy.
I'm jealous of Lulu's life.
Watch as he claws his way to the top and see what happens when haters try and ride his tail.
He goes wherever he wants. That's not leadership. That's trespassing.
Then, at the top of the mountain, catastrophe strikes. This is a look at the life of Lulu, a local personality and a true cat of the community who gives back as good as he gets. "2017, a year of social upheaval, Hollywood history, and a world thrown into chaos from dangers far and near. It was into this world that our hero took his first breaths, or we wouldn't recognize him. Not yet.
I'm Justin Brzezinski, and I'm president of Brzezinski for Cats and a Lulu expert.
Justin Brzezinski has done hours of close-up Lulu research and was even Lulu's running mate in a bid for mayor.
Without further ado, may I present Lulu the cat, Mayor of Thornton Park, as my running mate. I first met Lulu at the Falcon Bar in Thornton Park when he jumped up in the bar in front of me and sat firmly in place of my drink.
Lulu began his life like so many other worthy cats, in need of a home.
Lulu wasn't always named Lulu. His original name was Finch, and he was rescued with his brother.
A friend of mine goes, well, this shelter in Bradenton, they have some kitties. They were adopted together.
Well, if anyone gets out of Bradenton, Florida, I guess that is being rescued.
Finch and his brother were renamed Lulu and Lemon for their new life together. But then,
I had Lulu tested for whatever it was. Lulu didn't have it, but the brother did, and he passed.
losing his brother so young to a genetic disease would shape Lulu for the rest of his life. Lulu began his new life with his new family as a simple country cat. But when the family moved to Thornton Park, Lulu refused to be just another city kitty.
At that time, we had lived in kind of rural Seminole County, and Lulu was in a different environment. He was more of a hunter.
And I wanted him to be a cute little inside cat kitty that would sit with me and just, he didn't want to do that.
Lulu's mom could not keep him indoors.
He would scream and cry, roll over on his back and scratch the front door. I mean, I have scratch marks on my front door from the cat, wanting outside.
It didn't take long for this outgoing kitty to go out and meet his new neighbors.
Lulu found himself all over Thornton Park.
Lulu is everywhere, checking in on everybody all the time.
Lulu is known. It's comforting.
I'm glad he makes everyone happy. That's what's important. It's a little shocker that this little kitty that hangs out in the neighborhood is everybody's best friend now.
Although I'm not a fan professionally of free-range cats in any instance, especially ones that are unsupervised, it's hard to argue that he's happier outside a lot of times than he is inside.
I'm walking to work, and he's walking with me, and I'm opening Bam's door. Oh, Lulu wants to come in. Oh, hey, Lulu, and everybody's waving. Or I'm on my way home, and I'm walking back to my car, and I'm opening the Falcon door. Oh, Lulu wants to come in. Oh, hey, Lulu. And it's just so awesome. So we just love this little cat, and he's brought us all such joy.
I just love having him. I really do. I really do love what that cat has brought to the street.
He is just, he's living his best life, and that's all we want for our animals, right? Just live their best life.
That was the beginning of Lulu.
Lulu's popularity continued to grow and made him into a local celebrity. Awards and accolades followed, and as our famous feline took over Thornton Park, he was granted a very important title.
This may look like a normal house cat, but he's actually the unofficial mayor of Thornton Park.
Watch out, Anna Escamani.
Lulu is always watching what's happening throughout Thornton Park. I would love for him to be my running mate.
The title of mayor of Thornton Park is appropriate. You know, really, what does the mayor do? He visits all of the businesses, checks on, how the local economy is doing.
There are people who come to Thornton Park just looking for Lulu.
He is the mayor of Thornton Park, officially.
Officially, unofficially.
I wouldn't want it to go to anybody else.
Adoration and attention kept pouring in for Lulu from all over the Orlando community. But this furry philanthropist wasn't content with superficial celebrity.
Lulu had to give back. He had to help his community. Melissa approached Lulu's mom, and together they came up with the Lulu calendar.
The calendars. It started off as this little thing, and then it just grew into this big thing.
I think it turned into, wow, this is like a really interesting cat.
We're in here working, and Mom comes in, and she's looking for Lulu. Have you seen Lou? And we're like, no, we haven't seen him. Well, he's late for his photo shoot.
I think it's special that people love them so much they want a calendar, even if they don't use a calendar.
That's you. That's you. That's January.
For the last 5 years and counting, the Lulu calendar has benefited local animal welfare organizations such as Liberation Cat House and Brzezinski for Cats.
Hoping to reach about $5,000 donated so far, just from, a little friendly neighborhood kitty, which is pretty awesome.
It's special that he's, we're donating to animal cat rescues. I mean, it's important. That's where we got Lulu.
With all his success, Lulu was living large. But did some people think it was too large?
When you're an overnight success like Lulu, you can fly a little bit too close to the sun, just like Icarus. And we all know how that ends.
Watching his mom pick him up, carrying him back, and you can hear him protesting the entire time.
I'm gonna say what no one else is gonna say. Lulu is a menace.
One time we were on vacation. Someone calls me from Lake Eola and says, there are kitty cats down here chasing the swans. I had to send the cat sitter to Lake Eola, and he rode in the front seat on the armrest the whole way home.
Wouldn't be Lulu without getting into some trouble.
At night when I bring him home from the Falcon Bar, the closer I get to my house, to the gate, the louder he cries. She's on my shoulder crying. You don't want to go home? I'm like, Lulu, stop. And people just kind of, is he okay? I think he's okay. He just doesn't want to go home.
And we all know how success can breed jealousy.
He's just a cat. A cat that happens to be running this town unchecked.
Lulu's position. Being the chosen one, yeah. Hey, look, it sounds like an idea. Hey. Oh, you eat your cheesesteak? Well, I want to sit on it. A typical story for that cat.
He goes wherever he wants. That's not leadership. That's trespassing.
I think he's got a pretty good life. I'm kind of jealous.
You ever tried to walk somewhere in a hurry? Lulu's just there, like a furry speed bump.
Unfortunately for Lulu, the people's love started to show on his waistline. And we all know, one of the easiest ways to hurt someone, attack the physical, with words.
Lulu, I've seen that fat cat sitting around, and you know what they say, when Lulu sits around Thornton Park, he really sits around Thornton Park.
That was another night he was out all night. I go, where was Lulu? He's at Burton's eating lasagna last night. I couldn't stop laughing. It's like...
Lulu ignored the criticism, and Thornton Park had his back, saying, "Our Lord, we coming," out to defend Lulu.
We here in Thornton Park accept people and cats of all shapes and sizes.
He's just thick.
He's just thick.
He's just thick. We're not gonna
No.
shame him.
No, we do not.
I always like a fat kitty.
I don't talk about weight.
I have no comment. Where's my input? No comment. No comment.
Look, it's not really about the fatness. There are fat cats everywhere. It's about where the fat's coming from.
For years, Big Coyote operated in the shadows, unseen. But with overdevelopment, they had to come out. Big Coyote wants their land back.
Every business in Thornton Park seems to have a stash.
All of the businesses have Lulu treats. So we order beer, supplies, chips, pizzas, and cat treats. Like that is part of the inventory.
I'm just saying, follow the treats.
Well, I also have cat toy.
It should be tax deductible because he's an emotional support cat.
It's budgeted in the business operations. So there is some concern.
Concern.
That's his aura. He comes around, he goes to all the businesses, he checks up on all of us. He trades, pets for treats. That's the thing.
Trades pets for treats sounds a lot like a bribe.
And we have to get clearance from Lulu, honestly.
A crunchy, tasty bribe.
Let me be clear. Big Coyote doesn't hate Lulu. Big Coyote wants the attention Lulu has.
Lulu seemed to do his best to turn his brown eye toward the criticism and the haters. Accused of marking his territory in Thornton Park and supping off the businesses that had given so much, no one was prepared for what happened next.
Cats are animals of routine, and Lulu came home every night until they didn't.
Thornton Park went wild. The search for this cat was pretty insane.
We were going crazy.
Crazy. What's going on?
The fear? Palpable. The world in chaos.
Everybody on this block was just so freaked out by the fact that he was missing.
100%. I'm getting messages from my fiance's coworkers.
People were leaving work who didn't live in our community to come hunt for him.
I posted a million times, made sure that everybody posted. He was going to be found.
They made signs within maybe 2 or 3 hours, and they found him.
A lot of people don't know this, but I was there. Brzezinski for Cats was having a meeting at the Falcon Bar when a couple came in. They said they thought they heard a cat.
As a proven cat rescuer and local Lulu expert, Justin sprang into action.
We had to go investigate. Meeting's over. We went across the street, climbed the stairs, and sure enough, when I walked up to the door, I saw him.
It was an upstairs place, which is, you never know.
Our first instinct was to break down the door, but unfortunately, cooler heads prevailed. Susan wasn't home, but her daughter was, and she was able to help us bring Lulu home.
Word quickly spread throughout Thornton Park that their hero had been found.
It was amazing how the community came together for that. Crazy cat.
Lulu had buried the BS and escaped the litter box of defeat. But he still had a couple more tricks up his tail.
I like to think of Thornton Park as one of Orlando's centers of the arts. You'll find there are murals across several buildings in our district. Melissa Schumann approached the Thornton Park Board and volunteered the walls of her business to become the location for the Lulu mural. Thanks to the efforts of our leaders and citizens of Thornton Park District, the Lulu mural became a reality for everyone.
It was such a good thing to do at the right time. It was very uplifting for the neighborhood.
Oh my God, we love it.
Yeah, we love it.
Even when he's home,
yeah,
we get to still see him. Yeah. Legend.
He's a legend, icon.
This one was something that was very personal to me, something that I really wanted to create.
She did an amazing job on it, and it's really cute to walk by and no one really knows who I am, and see people purposely going there to get a picture taken with him.
Our district kicks every other district's ass because our cat is cooler.
That's
He has a mural.
Because of one very special cat, Thornton Park has prospered and made every day feel a little bit more like home.
Lulu is definitely living his best life. There's no better life than this.
Yes, I actually have clients because of Lulu. Oh my God, we love Lulu so much.
But this is Lulu, just living the best life. That's just what it is.
Before Lulu, when we moved here, it was kind of like we all knew each other, but I feel like I've met more people now through Lulu. And I think Lulu's kind of brought the community together a little bit.
We love you, Lulu.
We love you.
Even though Lulu has 9 lives, for those of us in and around Thornton Park that have had the pleasure of meeting him, he's made our one life just a little bit better.
If I'm not interrupting too much. Okay, so I have an outdoor cat that we feed all the time. You're Justin, right?
Hi, I'm Justin.
You're Justin, sorry.
I was like,
I'm Hannah.
Hey.
Hi, Justin, sorry.
But I'm sorry, I'm screwing with you. That's actually Justin. I'm sorry, I cracked a lot of jokes. I cracked a lot of jokes. I'm sorry, that's actually Justin.
Oh my God, that's so silly. What's your name?
Justin. I'm sorry, I'm going to do it again.
But are you the Justin for cats?
Yeah, I'm Rosansky for cats.
Right here. Are you
Sorry.
fucking with me again?
I'm sorry.
No, here you go.
Yeah,
All right, I trust you now.
Yeah.
Like if we scream louder, someone might save them. We're gonna go in here.
All right.